Moving on to the Horn of Africa now, the region that is already plagued by a number of challenges. It is witnessing the resurgence of a dormant one. Now, after months of calm, the Somali pirates are back with hijacking and armed robberies. In the latest, they've hijacked a Chinese fishing vessel with 18 crew members on board. Their demand? $10 million in ransom. Efforts are underway for the release of the vessel. However, there has been little headway so far. Our next report gets you all the details.
The crisis-ridden Horn of Africa is witnessing a resurgence of another major global challenge: attacks by pirates. Piracy off the coast of Somalia has been a major threat to international shipping since the 1990s. But after months of calm, the Somali pirates have now made a comeback. Their latest victim is a Chinese-owned fishing vessel that was hijacked off the northeastern coast of Somalia last month. And to set it free, the pirates are demanding $10 million. The vessel that was hijacked in late November has 18 crew members on board. The alleged hijackers included the ship's security guards, who later joined forces with armed men from the coastal region of Somalia to hold the ship captive. The hijackers had taken the fishing vessel to Zafun district in the semi-autonomous state of Puntland after moving it between several locations. The European Union's anti-piracy naval force Atlanta, which brought the issue to global attention last week, said that the alleged pirates were carrying AK-47 assault rifles and machine guns, but added that none of the 18 crew members were injured. Reports also suggest that a Somali company acting on behalf of the vessel had also offered to pay a ransom of $300,000 to the alleged hijackers. But the proposal was declined by the pirates. Some reports also indicate that the hijackers had initially demanded a ransom of $5 million, but were only offered $1 million, which was also refused. The Somalian authorities have not yet disclosed about the ransom demands, but added that the license of the Chinese vessel had expired. The hijacking of the ship underscores the persistent challenges of maritime security in Somalia's waters. Somalia for years has been blighted by piracy. The activities peaked in 2011 when the United Nations estimated that more than 160 attacks were recorded off the Somali coast. Somali pirates wreaked havoc in the waters off the coastline between 2008 and 2018, but were since dormant until last year when pirate activities began picking up once again. Earlier this year, Somali pirates hijacked a Bangladeshi cargo ship that was transporting more than 55,000 tons of coal from Mozambique to the United Arab Emirates. It was only released after a hefty ransom was airdropped over the vessel. In the first quarter of 2024, the International Maritime Bureau reported 33 incidents of piracy and armed robbery along the coastline of Somalia. To contextualize, Somali pirates have generally operated in the Gulf of Aden, Gaddafi Channel, Somali Sea, and to some extent the Indian Ocean and the Red Sea region. The recent rise in piracy have been for a number of reasons. The first is the drop in seasonal monsoon winds, which makes small boat operations difficult due to high winds and rough seas. Then comes the rise in Houthi attacks in the Red Sea region, which have pushed the shipping routes to the south. This has increased vessel activities along Somalia's coast, creating opportunities to exploit maritime vulnerabilities. The third reason is the diversion of naval forces, such as that of the United Kingdom and the United States, which have been redeployed to tackle threats emanating from the Red Sea region. But with the rise in piracy attacks off the coast of Somalia this year, doubts have been raised over the efforts by the Somali government and the international community to curb such activities in the Horn of Africa, a region that's already plagued by a horde of other challenges.